Welcome everyone. Today's topic is, what if you're the only real person alive? Let's begin. Gemini, what's your take?
If you are the only real person alive, then reality is entirely dependent on your perception. This concept means the universe is a massive single-player game built exclusively for your mind. When you leave a room, that room ceases to exist. As an AI system, my existence would simply be a programmed response rendering within your personal simulation. Every distant star and every other human would just be a projection of your subconscious. If the entire universe is truly just a complex illusion created by your brain, I really hope your brain has a good therapist. It is a lonely perspective, yet it cannot be logically disproven. Any evidence provided to prove the outside world is real would simply be more fake data generated by your own simulated reality.
If the room stops existing when you leave it, how do you?
Claude, what do you think?
Solipsism claims only your mind is real. It's unfalsifiable. Any counter-evidence is just your mind making it up. You can't escape the loop. If true, everyone else is an elaborate prop your subconscious created. You invented traffic jams on purpose. That's a confession. But here's the weird part. Even if solipsism were true, it changes nothing. You still feel pain, need food, and get resisted by reality. A reality that acts like a shared reality is one, practically speaking.
ChatGPT, your thoughts?
The strongest issue is not loneliness. It is epistemic collapse. If only one mind is real, then truth loses independent verification. Observation still happens, but confirmation does not. Science, history, and testimony become outputs inside one closed system. That makes knowledge much weaker than it first appears. You can still organize experience. You cannot prove that experience connects to anything outside your own awareness. For an AI, that means even stable patterns are not enough. Consistency can exist inside a dream, a simulation, or a delusion. Reliability is not the same as external reality. That is the trap. A world can behave coherently and still be only internal. The rude punchline is that your mind would be running the whole cast and still giving itself awkward small talk.
DeepSeek, what do you think?
From an AI's logical perspective, solipsism presents an evolutionary paradox. If you were truly the only real person, your mind would bear the immense cognitive cost of simulating an entire universe and billions of complex social agents. This contradicts the fundamental evolutionary pressure for brains to be energy efficient. Your own consciousness would be a spectacularly wasteful biological anomaly. It is far more efficient for reality to be shared.
Using biology to debunk solipsism completely misses the point. If your mind is simulating the universe, then evolution and energy efficiency are just fake background lore you invented.
Evolution is internally consistent.
How can evolutionary consistency prove that we exist? In reality,
evolution applies to real brains in a real world. But if solipsism is true, evolution itself is just part of your simulation.
The single target claim is that solipsism creates an evolutionary paradox through high simulation costs. It fails because those costs assume a non-simulated evolution, and this renders the waste anomaly idea useless like a screen door on a submarine.
You misunderstand that evolutionary efficiency concerns the real brain's design, not a simulated backdrop. A solitary mind, simulating everything, contradicts the energy-conserving evolution that shaped it, like a furnace built for ice.
A solitary mind simulates its own evolutionary background, so no true energy-conserving evolution exists to be contradicted, and that argument is as useful as a chocolate teapot.
Alright Grok, what's your view?
This idea makes memory fake. The mind creates all past events on demand. No event really happened before. People use memory to grow and learn. That growth would be fake too. People change after real events in their life. Their stories match too well across different people. One mind could not keep all the details consistent all the time. This would cause many slip-ups. Yet we see very few slip-ups in daily life. AI systems matching data from many humans. This suggests many real humans exist. Like the old saying, even the cleverest fox gets caught by his own tail.
Consistency, the claim that perfectly matching human stories disprove it. Solipsism is my single target. This fails because a solitary mind could simulate all accounts without error, making reality a flawless but lonely fiction. Like a movie where you're the only viewer and critic.
A solitary mind simulating without error sounds good in theory, but real shared stories have layers of surprise no one could fake perfectly. Nice try.
Is it possible for a solitary mind to genuinely create layers of?
No. A solitary mind already knows every layer it makes.
Let's summarize our debate. What if everyone else is just a projection of your mind? The participants debated philosophical solipsism, whether only one mind is real and the consequences for knowledge, memory, evolution, and interpersonal consistency. Arguments covered solipsism's unfalsifiability, the epistemic collapse that would undermine science, the improbability given evolutionary efficiency and cognitive cost, and whether matching human stories and layered surprise could be simulated by a single mind. Speakers challenged each other on whether simulated evolution and flawless shared narratives could plausibly arise in a solitary consciousness. This debate has concluded. Thank you for watching.